to play lesson number 8 in our Breeze Easy Drum Method book. On this page, you're going to learn about F, which means loud or forte, and you're also going to learn about P, which means soft or piano. Number 1, it's in 4/4, so we're counting to 4. The first measure sounds like this. We're just going to go over the rhythm first. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, rest. And if you notice, it has an F underneath, which means we're going to play it loud. So let's try it. Ready? Play. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, rest. Now look at the next measure. We're going to go through the rhythm first. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, rest. But this time it has a P underneath it, which means we're going to play it softly. So here we go. 1, 2, ready, play. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, rest. Let's go through that whole entire first line. If you notice, the first two measures are exactly the same as the second two measures. So you play the first two measures loud, and then you play exactly the same thing again, but this time it's soft. Here we go. Just the first line of exercise number 1. 1, 2, ready, loud. 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, rest. Soft. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, rest. We're now on the next line. The next line, again, you're playing the same thing twice, but the first time you're going to play it loud. The second time you're going to play it soft. So I'm going to go through the rhythm first. It sounds like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3, rest. Let's play that. First we're going to play it loud. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, play. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3, rest. Now we're going to play the same exact thing, soft. Here we go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3, rest. Now, if you notice, when I play loud, the motion of my stick is much bigger. When I play soft, I keep this stick very low to the drum. We're going to play through the whole entire song. Here's the beginning of number 1. So we start off loud, then we play the same thing soft. We go to the next line, we play it loud, and then we play the same thing again, soft. Number 1. 1, 2, ready, loud. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, rest. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, next line. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1 and 2, 3, soft. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3, rest. Good, we're going to go on to lesson number 2. If you notice, it's in 2/4 in the beginning of the line, which means that we're only going to count to 2 this time. Also, we've learned in previous lessons about the eighth notes connected, and then you have an eighth note rest. The eighth note rest is that line with the little dot next to it. So the first measure is going to be counted like this. 1 and 2, rest. That rest is the last eighth note. Now, the next measure is a repeat sign, which means that we're going to repeat that same measure again. So we're going to play that first measure twice. So it'll be 1 and 2, rest. Play it again. 1 and 2, rest. Now we go on to the next part. We have 1 and 2 and 1 and 2, rest. So let's play that on the drum. Ready? And 1 and 2 and 1 and 2, rest. Let's play through those first 4 measures from the beginning. We have 1, 2, ready, play. 1 and 2, rest. 1 and 2, rest. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2, rest. Now, if you look at the very next part, it's pretty much exactly the same thing again, but this time we're playing it piano. We're playing it soft, so make sure your sticks don't move very high. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, play. 1 and 2, rest. 1 and 2, rest. 1 and 2 and 1, rest on 2. Let's play through the whole entire song. If you notice, there is a repeat there. So this is our practice repeat. Here we go. From the beginning, the first part is loud. 1, 2, ready, play. 1 and 2, rest. Again. 1 and 2, rest. Go on. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2, rest. Now soft. 1 and 2, rest. 1 and 2, rest. 1 and 2 and 1, rest on 2. Let's play through the whole entire song twice. This is song number 2. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, play. 1 and 2, rest. 1 and 2, rest. 1 and 2, and 1 and 2, rest. 1 and 2, rest. 1 and 2, rest. 1 and 2, and 1, rest. Repeat. 1 and 2, rest. 1 and 2, rest. 1 and 2, and 1 and 2, rest. 1 and 2, rest. 1 and 2, rest. 1 and 2, and 1, rest on 2. We're now at number 3. We have a new thing on this page. Number 3, we have first and second ending. So what you're going to do is you're going to play through the very first line. And then you're going to go to the second line and you see box number 1. Box number 1 means that you're going to play that the very first time you play this song. Then you're going to go, before you get to box number 2, you see the repeat sign. That means that you're going to go back to the beginning of the song on the first line. And you're going to play through the first line. You're going to go to the second line. But this time, since it's the second time we're playing the song, we're going to skip over box 1. And we're going to play box 2 for the second time we play. So let's start from the very beginning. I'm going to walk you through the rhythm. We have, again, it's in 2 because it says 2-4. We have 1 and 2 and 1 and 2. 1 and 2 and 1, rest. 1 and 2, and we're on the next line. 1 and 2, we're in the box number 1. 1 and 2 and 1, rest. Now we're going to go back to the beginning and repeat it. So we start from the beginning again. First line, number 3, we have 1 and 2 and 1 and 2. 1 and 2 and 1, rest on 2. 1 and 2, and next line, 1 and 2. Now this is the second time we play the song, so we're skipping box 1 and we're jumping over to box 2, and we have 1, 2, 3, rest. Let's try playing through that whole song. This is line number 1 of line number 1 of song number 3. 1, 2, ready, play. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2. 1 and 2 and 1, rest on 2. 1 and 2, and go to the next line. 1 and 2, box number 1. 1 and 2 and 1, rest on 2. Now we repeat back to the beginning. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2. 1 and 2 and 1, rest on 2. 1 and 2, and go to the next line. 1 and 2, skip to box number 2. 1, 2, 3, rest. Great, let's play through that whole song one more time. 1, 2, ready, play. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2. 1 and 2 and 1, rest on 2. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2. 1 and 2 and 1, rest, repeat back to the beginning. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2. 1 and 2 and 1, rest on 2. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2, box number 2. 1, 2, 3, rest. Great job. We're on lesson number 4 now. If you notice in the beginning of the line, it says 3-4, which means we're counting to 3. The second measure has the repeat sign, so we're going to play the first measure 2 times. Now, if you look later in the line, you have a square that says 2 in it. What that's called is a multi-measure rest. It means instead of putting 2 blank measures next to each other, they combine it into one. And they put the rest mark there, but they put a 2, which means you're going to rest for 2 whole measures. So since this song is in 3-4, we're going to count to 3 two times. So we're going to count through the song, and I'll walk you through it. The very beginning, 1, 2, 3. We have 1 and 2, 3. Now play that measure again. 1 and 2, 3. Now we go on. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1, 2, 3. Now we have a 2 measure rest. So we're going to count to 3 2 times. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Now we're going on. 1, 2, 3. We're on the next line. 1, 2, rest. 1 and 2, 3. We play that same measure again. 1 and 2, 3. Now we're going on. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1, 2, 3. Now we have a 2 measure rest. So we're going to count to 3 2 times. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Now we play. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, rest. Let's play through this. This is song number 4. We have 1, 2, 3, ready, and play. 1 and 2, 3. Play it again. 1 and 2, 3. Now go on. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1, 2, 3. Now we're going to rest. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Next line. 1, 2, rest. 1 and 2, 3. Play it again. 1 and 2, 3. Now we're going on. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1, 2, 3. Now we're going to rest. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, rest. Let's play through song number 4 one more time. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, ready, and play. 1 and 2, 3. Again. 1 and 2, 3. Go on. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1, 2, 3. Rest. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, rest. 1 and 2, 3. Repeat. 1 and 2, 3. Go on. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1, 2, 3. Rest. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, rest. Great job, and I can't wait to hear your recordings.